Guys, what is going on? Episode 67 program with Pags. We are back. I'm just adjusting the instrumental stuff on the headphones. Let me just go ahead and show where Team Syncer's at. Guys, we're not messing around. We're not messing around. Not even a smidge. What's it like waking up being a superstar programmer? I'll tell you what it's like. It's amazing. I wake up... I'm just messing around. Could you imagine? But I got to be honest, though. I do feel like this stuff sometimes just lines up. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is, folks. But, if the shoe fits, might as well wear it. So, guys, I was looking into integrating Solana blockchain onto this. The news is out. The news is out. I'm spilling the beans on where we're heading in direction of Team Syncer. I just built this earlier today. I recorded an episode earlier on how everything's going. I've got the application login here. I got the employee login set up as well, almost set up. There's just a few more things. I had to integrate it all over, but it is looking proper, guys. I'm not even messing around anymore. It's just all So I'm very excited. I reviewed a few more bugs in the database that some people have reported. I think it had to do with the issues yesterday. Some people said they could not navigate to the dashboard page. I think it had everything to do with issues based on the MongoDB stuff. But I did add a little thing so you could add a new bug, right? And I did add just to the thank you screen as well. So just adding those beautiful stars because it's just pretty. It's just a little, Salt Bay on top. So that's what we're looking at now is a very serious build. The things I want to integrate now, I do want to clean this up. I do need to add the timeline component back into here. The employee login, and then it's time to just polish this thing off and then run with the new material. So I am debating between going down the Solana blockchain integrations or Ethereum blockchain integrations. I do know a little bit of Solidity. I've programmed on that. If I want to do Solana, I need to learn Rust, which I am not opposed to learning. So I hear amazing things about Rust. I'm hearing a lot of good things about Solana. I met a Solana blockchain developer at the last Next ATX meeting. He had good things to say about Solana. Great guy too. But with that being said, I would like, if anyone's watching this and has input on Solana or Ethereum, please comment like instantaneously because it might be 5 days by the time I see it, or by the time you see it, might be 3 days later, and I might have made the decision already. So please, quicker than later. I will wait on it just a smidge. But I do want to just ask, core differences between Solana and Ethereum. Guys, this is going to be just awesome, right? Solana's architecture can handle thousands of transactions per second. Wow. That is fantastic. Speed, scalability. So why would people choose Ethereum over Solana? Stable ecosystem, stronger developer support, and compatibility with existing Ethereum-based apps. I don't know. Something in my gut just says go with Solana. Don't know why. You know what I mean? So, how to make a Solana crypto currency? Boom. Here we go. Guys, we might need to pick up Rust, which is going to be pretty cool. That's pretty cool if we end up... Oh, sweet. So it is with Phantom. Is it built with the Phantom blockchain? I did invest in the Phantom blockchain personally. Wouldn't tell anybody to do what they want with their money. Don't listen to me on advice. Solana is dying. Well, yikes. That's not good to read, right? Well, I'll have to do a lot of stuff on the back end. Obviously, Ethereum's around forever, along with Bitcoin, but something in my gut just says build on Solana. Don't know why. I have no clue why. Like literally none. It just feels appropriate. So I think that's where I might be taking Team Syncer. But before we go there, before we make those decisions, let's polish off the things that need to get polished off. So step one, I need to adjust this nav bar. This all needs a wrapper around it. It's not looking good. So you see how all this stuff is way on the sides. Let's not have that. What I want is to put a wrapper around all the content. So I believe we still have base wrapper. And we do. Nice. Let's see if that'll work. Yeah, it's so slow, guys. I'm so sorry. Every time I try to fire this thing up, it's a little bit slow with all the stuff. Base wrapper looks like it's messing with some of the relativity on these elements. So I'll make this definitely a shorter episode, but let's see. We did pagination on the last episode. You guys are kind of seeing a lot of behind the scenes stuff happen to merge these repositories. So I'm not integrating in different environments. So what can we do today? That's easy peasy, wouldn't be a crazy lift. Let's see. Okay, I'm not going to do this wrapper component. Looks like we're going to custom hand make a 1440 max width component. So let's see. Really, it just needs to be the base navbar and the base hero. So let me go to the base navbar with full, boom. I'll say max width 1440 pixels, and we'll say px 8. So it always needs to have padding 8, right? That should adjust a few things, right? Let's see. Put these elements more inwards. There it is, perfect, just like that. So and then it'll grow to width 1440. Obviously, we can see it's all offset. So let me think how it's structured. Max width 1440. I either need to center the parent or I need to center the children. So I will do the parent. Tomato, tomato. That should fix that problem. Let's see. Ooh, what's going on? It does fix the problem, but it moves the background because I could see the tags briefly there, and obviously the buttons there, they're middle aligned, which is what we want. But now this has an issue. If I just do absolute, oh no, not with this. This is the background. Let's see. Background position, min height. Why would that affect that if it's, I believe, absolute somewhere, right? All right, that's fine. Then in the base nav bar, we'll center the children here like this. So I'll just wrap the entire nav component with this, and we'll just do class name with full, and then with full flex with everything centered. With full justify center, boom, and items center as well. Not start, center. And that should take care of that issue. So, boom. And then we just need to do that in the hero. And then I think we are good to go. But I'm not seeing the stars for some reason. Guys, I'm trying to go as fast as I can, but the machine is not letting me go fast, folks. It's not letting me do the entertainment side of this. So, I'll do the same here. We have absolute positioning with the what's called with the parent of this. So really, I just need this portion to be centered. That's it. PX8. I think that'll actually do it. So, oh, I clicked code with Mosh. Guys, I don't want to make a statement about code with Mosh, but I'll keep my mouth shut on that. I'll revisit this moment down the road if it comes to fruition. Okay, boom. So we're back in it here. Let me see what's going on. This maybe I want to do px8 with this actually. Let's see. I don't want everything touching the like absolute sides. It looks like shit, so we're not going to do that. Boom. Okay, so that fixed our problem there, and I'm going to undo that padding there, and that should deal with all of our, yeah, perfect. We produce more with less. Nice. Could do with full and text start for those. Pop it off to the side. It should do that. Let's see. But yeah, so that's almost done. The landing page is almost just absolute money. The last thing we need to steal from this other repository is going to be that timeline component, which I believe is the experience thing. Oh, and this gradient, which we stole from Affiniscrape. So let me pop that in, and we need the background gradient from the CSS. Okay, boom. And let's go back to this repository on the left. We might already have it in here. I'm not sure if we do or don't. I'll have a day of just refining and cleaning everything up, but that will not be today. And it looks like I'm going to need to install some of this line component stuff, the React vertical line component styles, and much more. So let's build it out real quick. I'll say base timelines or base lime component, one of the two. Base timeline TSX. Oh, you know what? I already have a timeline component because I was building for that'll be renamed to deadlines. How about that? That'll be a deadline component. Let me just make sure it's not. I think it is still being used in one of the pages. It is. Yep. So I will rename it to base deadline though, but we just need to mentally remember that. Base deadline. Or really I should rename it, but that's fine. Gosh, this project is getting massive. There's a lot of components. This thing is just growing. But the good news is we're getting there with it, folks. We are getting there with it. So React vertical line component, let me just look up the NPM library. I'm sure it's just literally React vertical line component, but just to make sure, I'm going to Google it right below on this other MacBook. Utils motion, I'm not sure what I need to do with that. So it looks like this is the library, npm I React vertical line component. It's fine, it looks good. I do want to affect some of the styles a little bit. And we're going to go back over here and steal the constants from the experience. Experiences, I'm not going to do constants like this. I'm just going to pop it directly into the folder, just like this. So then we don't need to import it from an experiences thing. It should just work right there. React vertical line component styles. Let's see. React. Come on, baby. Come on. Is this a style? Or no? Okay. Looks like it comes with React vertical line component. Let's pop this back in. Section wrapper. We have a base wrapper. Looks like they're using that as a higher order component. Let's kind of just briefly see what they're trying to do over here. I'm sure it's just literally the same thing we just did with the other nav bar. Just make the content 1440 or 7XL, I think in Tailwind, max width 7XL. Yep. So they just did popping a component in, but I just did children. So, that sounds so bad. Sometimes I catch myself just, it worries me because we have AI nowadays and people can just cut clips and run with it. You know what I mean? But the props of a component, or the nodes that act as children in the in this IDE is what I was referring to. But yeah. So anyway, let's get back into what needs to be done. So const experience card, const experience. We're not going to name it const experience. It's going to be base timeline. And I like naming all my stuff the same. We don't need all this stuff. The subtext, we're just going to steal from the styles. Guys, I know it's a little back and forth, a little hard to follow right now, but I'm just pulling in all this stuff from this repository where I don't need to keep it open anymore. We can close out of that and kind of walk away from it fundamentally, because it looks like I have everything I need. So I believe so. Almost. Let's just double check. If not, I still always have the repo, but I think we're almost in a position to close out of it. So, okay, boom, section header text. I can get rid of all the styles stuff. Don't really want to import styles. Seems like an old way to do CSS, personally. utils/motion, let's see what they're doing. I bet it's just importing a, well, hold on, text variant. Utils, I was gonna say importing a framer motion component, but no. Looks like it's not doing that. So text variant, return hidden, opacity 0. Whoa. Oh, it is a thing for framer motion, type spring. Okay, we'll steal it. Consider it stolen. I love it. So I'm just going to pop it directly in here as well. It's a little messy, but I'm not going to have all these destructed folders when I'm just using it here on this page. So let's see if we got everything in line. I think we're almost there. We're about ready. Hold on, folks. Hold on. Text variant. It is here, so I don't know why it's not picking it up. Maybe it needs to be a callback, potentially. Expected one argument, but got none. Expected one argument for delay. Okay. Let's just not have a delay. Let's just not do that. We'll hard code it in ourselves. Perfect. And I'll take out the callback. I think that fixes the problem. Maybe, maybe not. But we're going to go ahead and try to throw it in the app anyways. Let's see. Base timeline, it did fix the problem too. I could see that the top line isn't red anymore with, oh, it's going to pull in the deadline one. It's not the one we want. We want the other one, paste timeline. Come on. That's the one we want. Perfect. Okay. All right, folks. Let's see what we got here. See what we got. And I'll probably honestly wrap it up kind of quick. You know, I feel like we're 20 minutes in, just adding one bit at a time. This does not look right at all. At all. Yeah, it does not look right at all. But, oh, it does have the... Nice. It does have the right stuff a little bit. We just need to get... I think it's because it's absolute positioned or something weird. So flex weight with full. let's just try to fix this real quick. Let me pop it below, see if that'll adjust anything. But this is it. This is what I really do want for some of these things. And I want to see if the CSS package got downloaded with the, no. Because part of me does want to make it kind of a custom component. There was the deadline component that was custom, or being worked on as custom, but just so simple and clean, you know. It's hard to look at this and not just run with a simple, clean thing, you know. So let me think about how to build this out. Let's see, div right here. Maybe if I go class name, say BG background. Let's just see if this will clean everything up or not. Let's see. Doesn't look like it is. Does not look like it is, folks. Ay. Oh, there it goes. Hold on. Nice. Okay. No, that does actually work. Nice. Oh, I forgot the about section. That was the only thing I forgot. But outside of that, guys, we're in there. We're in there. Now, what is the deal with the text? I do not like that. Ew. Section head text. But okay, I just need it the same background color as this. I don't need it to be anything special or fancy dancy. I just need it to be background. What is that? I think I pulled it earlier. I think it's this right here. Let's see. Let's give it a go. I'm going to pop open that repository real quick and steal the about page. Or not the about page, it's just an about component. So hold on. Guys, I'm curious what do most of y'all do for like work and stuff. Boom, look at that. There it is. Fades right into it beautifully. Beautiful. Last thing I need to do is just pop in all these little like logos right here and a few little touch-ups, obviously, but that's it, man. That's beautiful. Beautiful. But I am so curious. What do most of y'all do for, you know, are you guys software engineers as well? Are you product managers? What got you on this is what I want to know. Super curious. Was it just YouTube bored? Was it me messaging you on LinkedIn? Had a few of those. Because I'm hungry for it. You know what I mean? I'm hungry for it. So what do they say? The like wolf climbing the hill is a lot hungrier than the one at the top of the hill, something like that. That's me right now. I'm hungry for it. I'm climbing the hill. Hungry for it. All right, come on. Boom, here we go. Base about section. So I don't have a section wrapper. That's something we don't have. Styles, again, don't like all that stuff. Don't really care for it. Section wrapper, utils. React tilt. Okay, maybe that is some stuff we want to steal, actually. Forgive me. I think it is stuff I want to steal. So text variant, I know. So that's how you use framer motion divs. Got it. Nice. base about, and guys, but I'm going to wrap up the episode about here in a moment because I am feeling accomplished with this. Let me just, the about section is real tiny. It's just like a tiny little deal. Let me just get this background gradient in the right spot. I think it's, I'm not sure where it is, but it needs to be behind this. So what I can do is actually put it in the baseline, base timeline component. So it exists with the timeline component. So I don't have to like line it up from the parent. Doesn't make a lot of sense to do that. So here's what I'll actually do is pop it into the child, into the component rather, make the parent of the child relative, and it should pop up here because that base glow, I'll show you, it should pop up in a sec, is absolute position. So anything in absolute position, I have a bit on it. I forget which episode of the Code Chronicles, but we did an absolute positioning thing where there it is, boom. So anything that's absolute positioned, you could obviously adjust anywhere on the entire DOM, but it can only go as far as what's relative. So if something says I'm relative and I'm the parent component, absolute position can only fit within the relative component. Those are the boundaries. Whoever's relative, the most parent relative component. If I say top for absolute position, but the parent component is this big and says it's relative, means I can only go that high. But if the parent component says it's min height screen, the child, if it's absolute, can go to the top of the screen. So we can only go as high as whatever the parent component is. And I'm judging the distance of the top 1/4 off of this component here. But if it wasn't in this component, I said top 1/4, it would go off of this entire thing. But that's not how it is. So, but let's see. Z index, I don't want it totally in the back. I just want it behind the timeline component. So where's the timeline component? Let's see. Let's Z index these correctly. So I'll say Z0, and then let's get the vertical alignment as Z10. So should still be in front. Let's see. And then I kind of want to make these cards custom. I don't know if I want to make the timeline component custom on this page because there's still a lot to build. But nice, that's exactly what I want. That's exactly what I want. Let's see. If we take that out, what does that do? All right, guys. I think that'll about wrap it up, though. To be honest. Ay. Look at that. Look at that. Woo! Man, that's pretty. Man, that's pretty. Now, what happened to our little headlines? What happened to those? What happened to those? Timeline, all this stuff. What happened? Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. Let's see. I'm going to throw the base about section here and see what pops up. Nice. There we go. Let's see if it breaks the app or not. It might. It might. There it goes. That's for app chunk layout. Not a big deal. React tilt. Get rid of all of those styles and all that constant stuff. We're not going to do that. Not right now. I'll do it in a moment. Let's see. Oh, and then I need to get the service car. Oh no, it's right here. Duh. Cannot find services. Oh, I see. Okay. All right, guys, I'll wrap it up here then. Let me work on this behind the scenes. It's a little bit quicker when not everything's recording and all that stuff. But let me fix this, and then I'll pop on for probably another episode, maybe tonight or tomorrow morning. So I will see you guys shortly. Cheers. Enjoy the rest of Code Chronicles. This thing is coming together in a hurry. She's coming together. So very, 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 very proud of myself. Very excited.